I'm Jesse, and last fall I got to fulfill one of many climbers' dreams of free climbing El Cap. I met this kid from Australia who was traveling with a friend of mine whose name was Will. I met up with him just before October in Washington, and we drove down to the valley with the intention of going up and doing the freerider. And we had decided that we were going to try and do this in a ground-up style, meaning that we hadn't rehearsed any of the pitches. We had never even been on El Cap, rested for 2 days, and then we took off. And since we hadn't been on any of the pitches before, we were on-sighting everything, and everything that we fell on we had to repeat because our goal was to free climb the entire route from the bottom to the top of the wall. So the first day took us a while, and it was really hot. It was so hot, in fact, that both Will and I got really bad heat blisters on our feet. So we finally finished our first day at the top of the Hollow Flake. There's a little ledge there. That night there happened to be a party that was bailing down, and they gave us a little extra water. It was way hotter than we thought, and we definitely didn't bring enough water. So we got a little extra water from this group. The next day we get up and we're kind of doing the thing, making our way up. Day 2 of climbing the freerider, you climb the monster off-width, which is this 110-foot off-width pitch, and it's brutal. As we were getting up to there, Alex Honnold and Tommy Caldwell actually passed us by. They were super nice and really chatty, and Alex was giving us a bunch of helpful advice, and he was like, "Are you guys gonna try the monster this afternoon?" We were like, "Well, we were thinking about it, we kind of have to go up to the alcove." And he's like, "You're gonna die, don't do that, do it in the morning." And we're like, "Okay, we'll do it in the morning." Got up there, got Will up there. We both ended up doing that pitch. He did it on top rope, and then we moved our stuff up to the top of El Cap Spire and made our way up to the block. Just below the block, maybe 2 pitches below the block, is where the boulder problem is, which is the crux of the entire route. The next morning, again, 4:30 wake up, wrap down to the boulder problem, and just totally got spanked by the pitch. On my 3rd try, I was able to do the pitch. Will tied in for his 3rd try, and we were racing the sun at this point. He fell on the jump. And I was like, "Oh man, Will, you have to try again, man. You have to." He tied back in, and right as the sun was starting to paint across this pitch, he stuck the jump in the sun and ended up doing the pitch. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna do the freerider." But we had to do the rest of the route the next day. Both flashed the round table traverse, both did the Scotty Burke, which is an amazing pitch, and topped out El Cap. It is an amazing experience. There's just nothing like climbing on El Cap. Both Will and I agreed that, after that, we hadn't done anything hard until we had done that ascent. So it's an amazing experience. I think everyone should go try climbing on El Cap, whether it's aid climbing or free climbing. It's just an amazing, beautiful place.